5 traits that guarantee he'll never cheat on you. One of the most common fears in relationships is cheating. Love is built on trust, but the potential for betrayal can lead to apprehension, anxiety, and emotional upheaval. What's worse, infidelity usually comes as a surprise, leaving you to ponder whether there were warning signs you missed. You might ask yourself, how can I ever trust someone completely? How do I know he isn't going to cheat on me? There is no 100% guarantee that your man will be faithful, but there are certain characteristics that make a man much less likely to cheat. These are backed by psychology studies, case studies, and proven methods that build strong, cheat-proof relationships. Here are 5 of these traits to help you recognize a partner who values loyalty. Before we get into character traits, let's be real about the stakes of infidelity. According to studies, 20 to 25% of men confess to cheating at least once in their lifetime. Emotional and physical cheating are 2 of the most common factors leading to breakups, trust issues, and emotional scars. But here's the twist. Not all men cheat. Knowing why some are faithful while others stray is the secret to creating a healthy, happy relationship. This isn't just about accusing anyone, especially if you've been hurt by infidelity or fear someone may cheat. It's about giving you the tools to understand how to identify a truly committed man. Now, let's turn to the positive and remove the distractions. These 5 characteristics guarantee that he will never cheat on you. Number 1. Strong moral integrity. A gentleman is a man with strong morals who is true to himself, no matter what. These values inform everything he does, even when nobody's watching. For example, if he finds a wallet on the street, he wouldn't hesitate to return it. His decision has nothing to do with recognition, it's about doing the right thing. According to research published in the Journal of Business Ethics, individuals with high moral reasoning make decisions that minimize harm to others, even when they have no chance of getting caught. They adhere to their principles, and that sort of integrity extends to relationships. A man with strong moral integrity will be honest because he is a man of integrity. He doesn't tell lies to avoid conflict. When he makes a mistake, he owns it. For instance, if he misses an important date, he takes responsibility and finds a way to make amends. You can see it in the way he approaches responsibility. If he tells you he's going to do something, he does it. If he promises to help you move, he arrives on time, ready to go. Another important sign is transparency. He doesn't keep secrets from you. Who he's meeting, what he's feeling, and work stress, he shares instead of shutting you out. A man of strong integrity never compromises his values for temporary desires. His loyalty is not based on circumstances, but on his character. Number 2. High emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the ability to recognize and regulate emotions. A man with a high EQ understands his emotions and is attuned to yours. He's mindful of his actions and how they affect you. For instance, if you seem like you've had a bad day, he observes and inquires about it. High EQ builds relationships. According to a study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, people with high emotional intelligence approach disputes calmly and have real empathy. This means they are less likely to harm others, including through infidelity. One important indicator of high EQ is active listening. He doesn't cut you off or brush your concerns aside. He listens. Instead of saying, "If all you're upset about is losing your keys, you're doing pretty well," he empathizes with you. He's also willing to have hard conversations. If you broach difficult subjects like finances or boundaries, he doesn't clam up or get defensive. Instead, he collaborates with you to come up with solutions. Another sign is empathy. If you're feeling anxious about work, he may make dinner or pay attention to the small details that mean the world to you. High EQ values emotional closeness. He doesn't shy away from feelings, he invites them in. With such a connection, cheating is unlikely, as he values trust and understanding in the relationship. His behavior indicates he wants to preserve the emotional link you share. Number 3. Secure attachment style. Attachment styles determine how people relate to others. A man with a secure attachment style is confident, consistent, and seeks intimacy. He doesn't need attention or validation from outside the relationship. Secure attachment is associated with lower rates of infidelity, according to a recent study published in Attachment and Human Development. This person navigates relationship changes in healthy ways, unlike someone with avoidant or anxious attachment styles who might cheat to mitigate insecurity. A strong sign of secure attachment is the confidence a person has in the relationship. For instance, he doesn't get jealous if you go out with friends. He believes in you and doesn't play psychological mind games to gauge where your feelings lie. Another sign is transparent communication. If he's feeling overwhelmed at work or needs alone time, he discusses it instead of shutting down or lashing out. He's direct about what he wants and honors what you want as well. He's also not afraid to be vulnerable. If he's upset, he expresses it instead of holding it in. If he's concerned about a family issue, he shares what's on his mind. He's the embodiment of tenderness, whether it's putting his hand on yours while watching a movie or leaving a sweet note on the fridge. A man with a secure attachment style doesn't look for fulfillment elsewhere. He's all about building your connection, not pursuing fleeting pleasures. Number 4. Strong communication skills. Cheating often occurs as a result of unmet needs or unresolved problems. A man with strong communication skills addresses these directly. He doesn't run away from conflicts, he confronts them. This prevents minor issues from escalating into major ones. According to the Journal of Marriage and Family, open communication strengthens relationships. Couples that discuss things constructively tend to feel better connected and are less likely to become involved in infidelity. Another sign of effective communication is active listening. If you tell him you've been feeling overwhelmed, for instance, he doesn't just shake his head. He asks, "How can I help?" and actually listens to what you have to say. He communicates his feelings openly. If he's mad about something, he calmly tells you instead of withdrawing or lashing out. For example, if he's feeling neglected due to your busy schedule, he'll say, "I miss spending time together. Can we plan a date night?" He's also constructive in working through disagreements. If you bicker over finances or household chores, he doesn't hold on to bitterness or escalate the fight. Instead, he tries to find a fair solution. Effective communication brings trust and understanding. When both partners feel understood and appreciated, there's less room for resentment or dishonesty. A man with these abilities doesn't look for emotional or physical comfort outside the relationship. He spends time building a close and sincere bond with you. Number 5. Honoring you and the relationship. A man who respects you will see you as his equal because he values how you feel. He doesn't belittle your opinions or try to manipulate you. According to research in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, respect is a crucial building block for trust and commitment. Couples who respect each other have a happier relationship and are less likely to face issues like infidelity. His actions speak to his respect. For example, he respects your boundaries. When you tell him no to something, he respects it and doesn't nag. He supports your ambitions. If you're working toward a promotion, he's your cheerleader and celebrates your success. He also shows gratitude whether it's making dinner or simply being around. He appreciates what you do. A man knows that if he respects you and the relationship, he has too much to lose. Cheating becomes unthinkable for him. Think of these 5 characteristics: strong moral integrity, emotional intelligence, secure attachment, strong communication, and deep respect as a safety net in your relationship. While no one is perfect, a man who possesses these attributes is much more likely to remain faithful and dedicated. But here's a crucial note. Building a cheat-proof relationship isn't just about him. It's about both of you building a healthy, fulfilling partnership that includes the intention to trust and be loyal to each other. It's normal to be concerned about infidelity, especially if you've experienced it before, but focusing on these 5 traits can guide you toward a partner who's much less likely to violate your trust. Keep in mind that loyalty isn't about chance. It's rooted in shared values, emotional bonds, and mutual respect. If you find a man who has these traits, you'll not just be building a relationship. You'll be building something that will last a lifetime. Apply this knowledge and create the love life you deserve, because you're worth it.